Hey everybody, today I'm going to be going to something called the Pasadena Showcase House of Design, which maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but I recently found out about it and it sounds really cool. It's basically just one big house where a lot of different interior designers come together to work on it, and it should be a lot of fun. It's a warm, bright, sunny day, and so I wanted to take you guys along with me and maybe we'll learn something new and find out some cool things. So let's go.
Your home. It's about what it means to you. So all these items tell a story of their life. In Catalina, her love of gardening, their trips to Japan, to Belize, to Bodie, California. Every item in this room has been curated to tell that narrative. So even if you don't understand the narrative, it makes sense cohesively because it's based on what you've done. So because of that, it has some sort of that makes sense. Or I hope it does.
It's my favorite. They're like pink chips, aren't they? They're pink chips. Now that you've seen the entire house, I wanted to go ahead and give my top 3 favorite rooms and why they were my favorite. So coming in at number 3, I would have to say that lounge area that you see right after coming into the house. It's like right as you pass through the entryway and the main living room. There's a beautiful sort of lounge area with just really interesting furniture. The chairs were really cool, like modern shapes that I had never seen before. And she also used just a variety of fun colors and clashing patterns, which you wouldn't really think to put together, but when they were together, it was just really fun and honestly a breath of fresh air from like traditional design. It was just so different and experimental, as I said. So that was probably my 3rd favorite, and my 2nd favorite would have to be that beautiful patio that you step out onto after you reach the 2nd floor. It's just so bright and airy, and I would love to sit out there with a good book or maybe paint or knit out there. I don't know, just do something out there. It's just like, I could just stay out there all day. There was a fresh breeze, and the way it was decorated was just amazing. I will say though, I don't know what the exact parameters were for when you're given a room that you can design. I don't know if they were able to change the flooring, but if they could, I definitely would have gotten rid of this checkerboard floor. It just doesn't match any of this. I don't know, it just doesn't go with it at all. But again, maybe they weren't allowed to change that as part of their design, so I don't know. But that would be my one critique. Definitely you could feel the mood change when you stepped out there. It was like, oh, like you could just release all your worries when you stepped out there. And my most favorite room in the house would definitely have to be the children's room, which, I don't know, maybe you don't agree with that, but to me personally, it just meant something because it was decorated like very adventure-y and travel, and that's kind of just who I am. I love to travel and I love nature, and it was just so interesting. I love that picture on the wall of the cockpit. It was like, it just kind of established the mood for the room the second that you stepped in. Another fun thing that I noticed and that I wanted to comment on is the shape of these round pillows and then the globe in the background. that's kind of a fun part of interior design that you could consider and use in your own spaces, is like taking certain shapes and like replicating them across the room. So here they did spheres, and that just adds kind of a youthful presence to this kid's room, and it's just pleasing to look at, and honestly probably fun to own too. That was my favorite, but I would love to hear your favorite if you want to comment down below. And that's something that I love about interior design. Everybody loves different things for different reasons because it means something different to each person. So something that I think is interesting, maybe another person would find extremely boring. So that's what's so exciting about design in general, is it's very subjective, and it's like not everyone is going to love what you make, but maybe a certain group or a certain type of person would definitely love what you make. So that's what's so exciting about design, is just it appeals to all different types of people for different reasons. So that's why I got into design, and I hope to make lots of more videos about stuff like this and doing different interior design tips and reviews. So I just wanted to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.